Hi, I'm Claire Lilley. This is a short film about how I introduced my pony George to wearing a saddle for the first time. As you see here, I've used an old saddle cloth on his back in the stable and allowing him to just have a good explore and play with it. So don't use anything that's valuable for this stage because they're going to put it on the floor. Sniffing it and chewing is a good way for them to just see that what you're using is harmless for them, and it builds their trust. Before we got to this stage, he's been used to being handled, his feet picked out, he goes in the lorry, he's been out in hand showing, and he lunges happily with the roller on and his side reins or whatever I'm using at the time. So this is just the next stage for him. As you see here, he's quite happy playing around with his old saddle cloth on the floor. And once he's happy with it on his back, he just moves over to eating his hay quite happily. The next stage is to then just introduce the saddle. So all I do is use a fairly old saddle that fits enough it's not going to slip, and just pop it quietly on his back and fasten the girth. As you see, he's not bothered by this at all and is continuing to eat his hay. So what I'll do now is take him out into the arena and just work him a bit on the lunge. What I've done here, you will see, is to fasten a roller over the saddle to keep it really secure and to prevent it from slipping. What you don't want at this stage is the saddle to move, as that can alarm the pony. As you see here, he's well used to traffic noise, so that's a good sign. He didn't even react. I've put fairly long side reins on just to guide him, to keep him straight. He's used to these anyway. So using stuff that horses or pony is familiar with is important. You see he's calmly trotting around with his saddle on and listening to my voice. So I'm really pleased with his reaction. But if you do things in easy stages and watch your pony's reactions at all times, making sure he's happy and confident, then there shouldn't be any problem with introducing new things. So I'm really happy with him trotting around like this. He's quietly chewing at the bit. So all good signs for when we proceed to actually sitting on him. He's used to me leaning over him already, so we'll do another little film very soon showing the next stage.